Hello, once again. This is Antonio, and I looked at this video earlier. And one thing that I want to know is, can cops enter your home? I know this is rhetorical, honestly, but can cops enter your home without a search warrant? Well, in this case, the video that I'm about to show you, and I don't even know because YouTube been tripping lately. If you know anything about YouTube monetization, most of my videos lately been going to yellow. And you know when it goes to yellow, that means that you got to put in dispute to have human eyes on it, and it takes forever for human eyes to get to your video because there's so many videos being uploaded. But I still nevertheless want to do this video because this is a video that I was intrigued with. How can cops be so arrogant when they walk in your home without a search warrant? How can you even remain on the beat when you do stuff like this? Nevertheless, we're going to discuss this video. So, first of all, let's go and talk about the sponsor of this video, which is in video. Share your content within video, creating a faceless YouTube channel. YouTube has become a popular medium for content creators to share their expertise, creativity, and stories with the world in today's digital era. However, not everyone is comfortable presenting their face or disclosing their identity on video. Many people prefer to create faceless YouTube channels for a variety of reasons, including privacy concerns, personal preferences, and the nature of the content itself. By utilizing the powerful video editing features of InVideo, an online video editing platform, you can maintain your presence and create engaging videos. So let's go ahead and play this. Let's play this video here.
Jasmine, this lady came here. Yep, because you shining light in my face. So this lady came here. She got her foot in the door, and I told her she do not have no paperwork. She don't have no warrant. What is your name, ma'am?
I'm Sergeant Inman.
And what is your badge number?
I don't have a badge.
Yes, you do. What is your badge? You have the right to give me your badge number. What is your name, sir?
The resident.
What is your name, sir?
Deputy Keishaun.
And what is your badge number, sir? You was on camera.
I see that. So are you?
Okay, so what is your badge number? What police department you work for? Who are you? How do I know you the police? I'm not letting them in here. Why she got her feet in the door? 4 o'clock in the morning. Do you have a warrant to come here, ma'am? Do you have a warrant to come here? Yes or no?
We're going to apply for one.
I don't care. Yes or no?
I have to secure this.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
I have to secure this.
Yes or no?
I
Why?
do not know what's going on behind.
Okay, we don't know.
Okay, one moment. Testing. Just want to make sure.
What's going on? You just woke us up out our sleep. There she go. There go Jazz right here. We really was asleep.
We own the house. We don't have to come out. We let you know.
Sure don't. Where's your feet in the door, ma'am? What is your badge number? What is your badge number, ma'am?
You need to move your feet from
What
the
is
door.
your badge number, ma'am? What is your badge number? Why is you here, ma'am? Why is you here?
Because I'm securing this residence.
For what?
Securing the
For
residence.
what?
Why?
Here go Jazz right here. For what?
Because of the incident that happened earlier.
What
happened?
Come out the residence.
No, we don't have to come out no resident. No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. We do not have to come out no residence.
Everybody's just going to get in handcuffs.
I don't know what for.
And,
What for? What for? Why? Why is you gonna put me in handcuff? Because I'm asking you why you got your fucking foot at the door. First of all, you asked to speak to Jazz. She came to the door. I'm asking you, can I get your badge number? I'm asking her. Jasmine right here, sir. She's right here. They just woke us up out our sleep.
Okay. Well, there was a stabbing over here earlier.
It wasn't no stabbing over here.
All right, like Jasmine, can you come out?
Jazz, you want to go out that door? Why is you got your feet in the door, man? Could you tell
It's
me?
for our safety.
No,
Okay? What's
how?
going on
Y'all
behind that
woke,
door?
nothing. Y'all just woke us
You
up.
want me to go through?
Jasmine.
You cannot go through. Do you have a search warrant?
You want me to go
You
through?
cannot go
Go
through
through. I
here.
just want Jasmine. That's all I want.
Okay, but she cannot serve. You know she cannot do that. Jazz, whoa. Whoa.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Whoa,
Hey,
do not have a search warrant. You don't have a search warrant to come here.
Don't do that. Son, the way that y'all just busted to my house.
Everybody out of the house.
Yes.
Let's go. Out.
For what?
You don't have a search warrant, ma'am. Ma'am, don't
For
touch me.
what?
I'm asking you not to touch me.
Why do we gotta get out the house? I don't have no clothes.
Secure a search warrant.
For what?
Can you get a pair of pants?
Okay, don't touch me, sir. Why are you touching me?
Get a pair of pants on.
Okay, well, why are you touching me, sir?
Pants on.
What? Let me cut the light on. Cut the light on. Then get your hand out my face. Y'all woke me up out my sleep.
On my face.
Y'all woke me up. What is they doing to my son in there? They got no search warrant. I'm recording y'all. You can't. What you taking me to? No.
I gave you the chance
For
to
what?
get pants,
For
but
what?
you don't want to.
No. For what? My pants. For hold on. What you got? My arm for?
Are you gonna get pants
Why
out because
I got
you are coming out of the house?
Why?
Because
No,
I
don't
said
get
so.
my phone.
She said, you're coming out of the house. And I know this video is from January. And I'm still doing the video for nevertheless. And she said, you are coming out of the house. And she said, for what? And she said, because I said so. They haven't told these people one reason why they're at their home. And wouldn't you believe that they are at the wrong house? And there's nothing happened to the cops. The superiors had the cops back when it's definitely unconstitutional for them to come to this home with no search warrant. And if you don't believe me, let's play this. This is fair use. This is fair use.
Tonight, an all-new I-Team investigation takes a closer look at who's keeping watch over those who protect and serve. It all started when Richmond County deputies implied they did not have a warrant.
Do you have a warrant to come here? Yes or no?
We're gonna apply for one.
But barged in anyway, with a gun drawn.
Whoa, she do not have a search warrant.
In a moment like that, police have all the power. So what are your rights when you think your rights have been violated?
Because they can do whatever they want to do to me. But I don't got no rights. Those rights do not apply to me. Do they apply to me?
It's a question still echoing throughout the country after the deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. And it's not just during tense moments with law enforcement. Since George Floyd's death in 2020, lawmakers across the country have considered more than 4,500 bills related to policing. Just in the last year, these 16 states have passed specific laws about police oversight. But a lot of this attention is on the front end. But what about the back end? When our I-Team's Meredith Anderson looked into a complaint about Richmond County deputies, she found what some might call a major conflict of interest.
That's because if you have a complaint about the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, you take that complaint to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, where the Richmond County Sheriff's Office then investigates itself.
As soon as she put her foot in that door, that's when I began recording.
Keishaun Young then started narrating.
And I told her she do not have no paperwork. She don't have no warrant.
And asking Richmond County deputies questions she says she's always been taught to ask.
4 o'clock in the morning. Do you have a warrant to come here, ma'am? Do you have a warrant to come here? Yes or no?
We're gonna apply for one.
Let's listen to that again.
Warrant to come here? Yes or no?
We're gonna apply for one.
That response was enough for Keishaun to believe deputies did, in fact, need a warrant that night. With both sides clearly frustrated, Keishaun decided it was safest to wait until deputies had that piece of paper, so she didn't open the door. Deputies then opened it for her.
You cannot go through. Do you have a search warrant?
You want me to go?
You cannot go through
I
here.
just want Jasmine. That's all I want.
Okay, but she cannot serve. You know she cannot do that. Whoa. Jazz, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Deputies had a gun pointed at Keishaun's son.
If I'd have been walking down my hallway a little faster, I would have been shot in cold blood in front of my son peeking out that door.
Lindell Wilson Jr. says that's why he sat down in the hallway. He didn't want deputies to go in his son's room.
He's 4, and it was his birthday.
You can see the balloons in the corner of the house. Keishaun kept recording, even as she says deputies knocked her to the ground.
Like, you're not gonna take this phone out of my hand. You're not gonna do that. And then when they got me down on the ground, she said, sit on her, and I looked at her and I said, what you gonna George Floyd me now?
Meanwhile, she's worried about her adult son, who at the time she thinks is being arrested.
Why did you have to drag me out of my house without no shoes on, no shirt, and take me downtown?
They put you in the back of the car?
They did, with handcuffs on.
Like a criminal?
Like I've committed a crime. Like I have committed a crime.
Only Lindell hasn't committed a crime. According to the incident report, he's actually the victim in this case. That's right, he's the victim. So why did Richmond County deputies barge into his house in the middle of the night and take him away in handcuffs? That's a good question. It's one we wanted to ask Richmond County Sheriff Richard Roundtree, but he's refusing to sit down with the I-Team for an interview. The sheriff's office is also refusing to answer any questions about this cell phone video or this case, citing an open investigation. So documents will have to speak for them. According to this incident report, deputies thought Lindell Wilson might be responsible for a stabbing.
They doing to my son in there.
With this kind of response, you might think it was a murder or that Lindell had a lengthy arrest record. But neither are the case. The report shows the stab wound only required 3 stitches. And the I-Team checked. Lindell has no arrest record in Richmond County. What we did find? An arrest record for the man who was stabbed, who ended up being the suspect in this case, even though he's the one who pointed the finger at Lindell. The report notes he wasn't very cooperative. No one was, really, yet the report says deputies were told Lindell had been violent with his fiancée. It does note they saw what appeared to be blood outside Lindell and Jasmine's home, so deputies knocked on the door. You can hear deputies ask about Jasmine in the confusion.
They just woke us up out our sleep.
Okay. Well, there was a stabbing over here earlier.
It wasn't no stabbing over here.
All right, like Jasmine, can you come out?
Jazz, you want to go out that door? Why is you got your feet in the door, man? Could you tell
It's
me?
for our safety.
No,
okay?
how?
Y'all
Y'all
that door.
nothing. Y'all just woke us up.
Want me to get through?
Jasmine tells the I-Team she had been drinking, wasn't fully dressed, but came to the door multiple times.
I came right back after I put some clothes on and told them again that I was okay.
But in the weeks and now months since this has happened, Jasmine is not okay, and neither is her family.
Scared to go outside, depressed. You know, I'm scared to drive to work. You know, I'm scared of the police on the road. I'm just afraid, you know. I don't know what to do. You know, I got to get counseling.
On December 6th, Jasmine Leverett filed an official complaint with the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, repeating a lot of the same concerns we just showed you on the cell phone video, like deputies not producing a warrant when asked and forcing entry. The family shared this letter with the I-Team, showing Jasmine's complaint was unfounded. It reads, in part, after a thorough review, all of the above RCSO employees' actions did not violate policy or law. It's dated December 7th, just 1 day after Jasmine filed her complaint. It took the sheriff's office 1 day to investigate itself and decide its own employees did nothing wrong. Deputies say they reviewed body camera, but the family says they were never questioned.
What were your first thoughts when you watched this video?
Oh, I was appalled.
Manuel Gomez is a private investigator in New York, now working with the family.
I got a better chance of winning lotto than them getting a warrant at 4 o'clock in the morning.
He's helping the family reach out to the ACLU and the NAACP.
These people have nowhere to turn. They have to go to the same police department that violated them to check themselves. That's insanity.
And one that's not even transparent about complaints. The I-Team sent an open records request to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office for all complaints about the deputies involved in this incident. We did not receive a copy of this complaint from this incident as part of our request. But we did receive copies of 2 complaints against Sergeant Megan Inman, the deputy at the door and the one who pointed her gun at Lindell. Both were unsustained. One accused her of racial profiling and the other called her rude. The sheriff's office cleared her of any wrongdoing in both.
They have to check themselves, monitor themselves, investigate themselves, and judge themselves. That's impossible.
And it can create distrust in the community. That's why some places like Atlanta and most recently Athens-Clarke County have independent boards with the power to actually investigate. According to the National Association for Civilian Oversight of Law Enforcement, civilian oversight boards need more access to records law enforcement agencies withhold from the public. The nonprofit says state and local lawmakers can and should pass laws permitting localities to establish civilian oversight bodies with subpoena power. Right now, more than 160 communities have a law allowing for law enforcement oversight. Since George Floyd's death, an additional 80 cities have reached out to the nonprofit about bringing oversight to their community. As for our community, according to its own website, the Richmond County Sheriff's Office is the largest full-service sheriff's office in Georgia.
The Richmond County is a poster child for a citizen review board.
At the very least, citizen oversight might help restore some of the trust lost the night Keishaun Young answered the door.
Because they can do whatever they want to do to me, but I don't got no rights. Those rights do not apply to me. Do they apply to me?
He searched the home multiple times and found nothing. Again, no one was arrested, and the family says no one ever apologized to them.
But they did mention in the video there were two sides to that door. The deputies said they were doing that for their safety.
Well, so let me stop that there. So when you look at what happened in this video, it speaks for itself. Those deputies came to that home with no warrant, and they virtually did anything they was ready and prepared to do. Those people could not protect themselves. The cop was so arrogant in her face and her facial expressions that you knew that she wasn't going to be disciplined. It was the arrogance that you walk in the home with no warrant, and then the next day, and I know this is a while ago, but when I saw it, I just say, let me do a video on this. You was very arrogant the way you were able to walk in that house with no oversight. So you put your comments in the below. Don't forget to sponsor this channel. We are definitely in the process of growing this channel. My Cash App is there. Don't forget to sponsor this channel with a Cash App. We want to produce better videos, and we need your help. Simply watching this video does help, but you providing the Cash App, I can beef up the aesthetics and things like that. So this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe, as we'll be coming to you with more videos in the future. And once again, we will see you in the next video.